It is not unusual at this time of the year to hear about forest and prairie fires, particularly in the western states of our country. When there is a cause like lightning, some say this has been part of nature's cycle, a way of clearing the underbrush. Of course, today, when there are so many homes in many of these areas, this is devastating to the people who are affected. So we realize that on one hand, fire can destroy, but on the other hand, the control of fire has truly changed the history of the world. In Sunday's Gospel, we hear Jesus say, "I have come to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already blazing." It's an interesting line he speaks, to be sure. Scripture authorities speak of fire as a sign of judgment, and so we sometimes see Jesus as judge of the world. Fire is also, we know, a form of purification or of cooking, food preparation. Well, Jesus is both cleansing the world and nourishing us in so many different ways. For all who embrace the Lord, it is certainly not a fire to fear, for it will lead us and will be a source of blessing for us. In this gospel passage, we also hear Jesus speak of being a source of division. Again, that might surprise us, but it is a fact of history, and it remains true. There are many who do not like the message of Jesus, for indeed it is not always easy as it calls us to a life of holiness. There are many people we know who will not like the Christian disciple or the church at large when it speaks to issues. So this Sunday's passage reminds us that we should not be surprised by such a response. In fact, perhaps we should instead expect it. Discipleship may have a price, but let us pay that price, aware of the blessings that it brings. Is this a hard message that Jesus gives us? Well, perhaps it is, but it's also a message of hope and healing. Let us embrace it for the hope that it brings. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church of Rosedale, wishing you the Lord's peace.